Welcome back, and today we're talking about SK8 the Infinity episode 6. And this episode is all about, the character bonds that the main cast has, right? We're talking about Reki and Langa, and your typical anime trope where all the main characters, the whole group, the whole team show up to the same place at the same time. Just kind of by fate, right? We got to see Kojiro, Kodo, Miya, of course, Shadow, Reki, and Langa. They're all going to the hot springs, and they were all there together, so they made the best of it, right? I think this episode did a great job at creating the bonds. All of these characters care about each other, especially since they have like a common enemy, and in this case, it will be Adam. One, we know that Kojiro and Kodo, they have a little beef with Adam. They have a history. We don't know exactly what it is. We're probably going to learn that. I'm not sure if they're going to get a chance to go against Adam. Maybe, I hope. I definitely want to learn more about the history that they have. But of course, we also have Reki, which I hope Reki is the one that beats Adam, because I feel like he definitely needs a good redemption arc. Not that he did anything bad, but in this episode, we see how Reki feels about losing to Adam. He got hurt, and it's still kind of in the back of his head, that traumatizing moment, right? Because it was Adam that caused Reki to fall off the board and get hurt, and he still feels it till this day. So hopefully he trains, he gets better, and he's the one that wins against Adam. But I seriously doubt it. I think it's going to be Langa. Now, before we talk about what happened in this episode, let me remind you to like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. And of course, I greatly appreciate it. But all the characters, they meet up in the hotel, and the first half of the episode, I feel like it was really comedic. I mean, it was a lot of funny scenes. One of my favorite scenes is definitely Langa praying that he will find a toilet. We know Langa grew up in Canada, where I'm sure it's just a lot of toilets, and the first little toilet that Langa saw, I didn't even know what it was at first. I mean, I kind of knew it was a toilet, but I didn't even know how would you use that, right? So it's definitely a culture shock, because Langa grew up in Canada and now coming to Japan. Culture shock 100%. And I just thought it was really funny how he was just praying that he will finally find a toilet, and he did. Another scene that I absolutely loved, of course, was Miya trying to act like he was Kojiro's son, because he was picking up too many girls and not really spending time with the bros, the friends, right? That was funny. But of course, the biggest moment in this episode was the race that they all had to the hot springs. And honestly, I felt bad for Reki, because he's hurt, and they all left him behind. Langa realized that, and he went back for him. But I really did feel bad for Reki, because, he realized in this episode just how hard Langa is trying, right? He saw Langa's board, all the scratches that he has, how hard he's training, practicing to get good. And honestly, he is leaving Reki behind, because Langa has been able to win races against Shadow where Reki didn't. He was able to do a lot better against Adam compared to Reki. So Reki is kind of feeling that pressure that he is being left behind. So that's why I hope that Reki gets a good training session, and he actually surpasses Langa, because I do like Reki more than Langa. He's like my favorite character, and I obviously love a good underdog story, right? I really do hope that Reki gets the chance to go against Adam, and at the very least beats him. But let's be real, that's probably not going to happen. The more likely scenario, Langa is going to be the one that beats Adam. But we will see where this one goes. I mean, we just never know. Now, the whole monster scenario where essentially Reki and Langa were being chased by somebody that was skateboarding, I do think, and this is a tinfoil hat theory coming up, I do think we are going to see that character later on. I mean, if you know, by the end of the episode, Adam, he was trying to do a tournament. So we are going to get a tournament arc. I'm really excited about that. And I'm sure with this tournament that's being hosted by Adam, a lot of different people, a lot of different skateboarders are going to show up, potentially from other regions, other countries. Who knows? But it's going to be a big deal. And this mysterious character that was chasing Reki and Langa, he was really good, or she was really good. We don't know who it is, but that person was really good at skateboarding, and I can't wait to actually meet them, because I honestly feel like, what was the whole point of that scene if it wasn't to introduce a mysterious character that can also skateboard, and potentially we're going to see them later on in the anime. I could be wrong, but I feel like it would have just been a wasted scene if somebody that we don't know all of a sudden picks up a skateboard and is able to keep up with Reki and Langa. I don't think that was a coincidence. I think we are going to see that mysterious character pop up later on. Overall, the episode was good. A lot of funny moments. It kind of dialed everything back and tried to focus on the character bondings. And I like that, right? We do need that every once in a while. And I'm glad that we got it now, early on in the anime, the halfway point, I believe. Because you know, the next couple of episodes with this tournament arc is about to go down, and I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to seeing Adam again. I really love that character. He's like a good villain for this anime, and I can't wait to see what's the whole thing with the tournament. What is he trying to gain by this? Because he met that Inspector Kamata, who supposedly was the one that kind of broke the whole race down, and I'm pretty sure he came out with a new deal with her, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next, right? Because now nobody's going to stop the races, and that's going to be really, really hyped. Overall, great episode. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part. And like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.